Alrighty, incredible. What are we in? Afternoon, people. Yes. Some. All right, incredible afternoon. I will be right back. I need to, because I'm on my phone, because I don't have the camera and stuff out here. I need to change the privacy on my Facebook video. So if you guys would just give me one moment, I will be right back. Here's a little music while I go fix something on my computer. All right, I'm back, y'all. Um, okay, so let me turn this off. Yes, it went black because I was trying to share it out. I'm doing everything from my phone right now because I'm not in my office. I'm in the living room. So I had to do everything from my phone. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Incredible afternoon, everyone. I am Shakia, the professor of Sillaholics Anonymous, Honestly Speaking, 360 HS Inc. 365 and 365 Creative Academy. Today, I'm going to complete an order and take you guys along for the ride with me so you can see how you can use an easy press with our sublimation paper. I am using the tacky roll. So our rolls are tacky. They're not fast dry rolls. I printed this with my Epson 7720. With an Epson 7720, you can print up to 12.9 inches, 9.5 inches wide and 47 inches long. So it takes two for the size of this. I don't remember the exact size of it. I'm not even gonna lie, I forgot what the size of this was, but it's gonna go in the middle of this blanket, okay? So if this is something you guys are interested in seeing, stick around. Now, I'm going to be in front of the camera, so I'm not going to see a lot of your questions. So do know that I am not ignoring you. So for anyone else, you kind of see someone posting questions, stuff like that, let them know that I will answer questions at the end because I'm not going to be able to really see them. All right. Okay, so how are you guys doing? Drop a hey, how you doing? Make sure that you guys hit the like button on this. Also hit share. If you are a first timer here, this is your first time catching any of my live broadcasts or my videos in general because it was shared out to a group. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section if you are a first timer. This design was done in Silhouette Studio. The elements are from, I want to say, a mixture of Creative Fabrica and Design Bundle. I know that the clock was in a birth announcement one from designbundles.net and the ruler. The circles, I created, but the images, I don't remember if they were from a Design Bundle or if it was from Creative Fabrica as far as the koala. And I do know that it came with like the koala, the blocks, the butterflies, the wreath, the flowers, the pacifier, and this, because there's another version of her with a crown on. There's one with like a moon. I just don't remember exactly which place I got it from, but you hear there. So as I said, we've already printed out. I'm going to use some heat tape to tape it together. This will be the same method if you are doing like an all over type shirt. Anything that is oversized, you're going to basically use this method. I'm going to try and turn this to where it's a little bit closer. And then try and pull this back some so that you guys are a little bit closer to it. I'm doing this on a table because the table has that little split in the middle. I do have a hardboard. This is where I would use a hardboard whenever I'm using my Easy Press. I do use a hardboard. I have a piece of brown paper on top to basically protect my hardboard. And then, of course, my substrate and my print. I have no idea what's on this print. I'm actually going to move this out of the way real quick, which kind of sucks because I already smoothed it out and had everything going in the same direction. I've already cut this down. So when you're overlapping, you print it out and you design it and print it where there is a slight overlap. And then you cut down one side. I've already cut down the one side. So now I'm going to, hold on, I have to pin my hair up. All right. So whichever one is on the bottom, I usually just go ahead and put my tape on there, just so that it's already on this one. So we're just going to go down this and put a few pieces of tape. And then I'm going to okay, sorry about that. All right, so I'm now going to line this up. This is always the harder part, just making sure that everything is lined up as it should be. Sometimes having to stretch it. All right, that looks pretty good. I am going to put, because there's a lot of extra space here, just to keep it down, I'm going to put a piece there and here so I can turn it over. And I'm going to tape along this seam just to make sure that it stays in place. No, I mean, you can use like Dollar Tree tape or any of that. I'm just going to use my 2-inch wide heat tape. Sit it down on one side. Whoa. Actually, I'm just going to go from the middle and lay it down so that it goes on nice and smooth. And avoiding any wrinkles, although I got one right there. Hopefully that one doesn't cause too much of an issue. I got like a little wrinkle there. All right. Okay, cool beans. Now it's one big piece. I am going to take these off because this is a blanket. If I leave the tape, the thickness of the tape can leave like an extra indentation on the blanket where I don't want it. So I'm going to take that off. I just needed it there. It was just for security while I flipped it. All right. I'm going to move this off to the side. Make sure that you guys do give this video a thumbs up and also hit the like button. Hi, Pam Moore. She says she is a first timer. Welcome, welcome. Y'all say, hey, Pam, and welcome, Pam. She is a first timer watching me live. Let's see. You are on YouTube. I do live videos and demos like this all the time. This, I think, is only on my Honestly Speaking YouTube. It's not on my Silaholics Anonymous one. But I do have one for teaching you how to design and different tips and things for creating designs or just printing from Silhouette Studio. So you want to go through and make sure that your, like all of the threads, or like we call it, the pile, is going in the same direction when you go to put it down. Okay. With most blankets, there is a really thick side and really, really fluffy. And then there's a side where it's fluffy, but it is a bit flatter. You want to put it on the side that is flat. If you put it on the other side, as that one moves and stuff, especially in the wash, you're going to see that your image is going to be slightly distorted. So try and put it on the side that is shorter as far as the pile or the threads on it, and the smoother side, okay? And we're just making sure that everything is going in the same direction. All right. With the way that I did this, this technically can go either way. It can go up and down. So we go this way, or I can do it this way because I designed it to fit either way. I think I'm going to go with it this way. Just have to make sure that everything in the area that you're going to press in is flat, because if there's any wrinkles, it's not forgiving. You know, you're going to see that. So I'm going to put a little crease right here just so I know where the end of this is. And then on the top part, we're going to put a little crease there. So we definitely were not centered. So from here to here, so I'm just going across, and I'm going to push that down so I know where center is. All right. And then from this side, it's kind of like a hand. Ooh, so yeah, I need to definitely go over. Actually, let's go off of the banner. So it's like 3 fingers. 3 fingers. That's actually pretty good. It's just that the ear of this, the koala on this side sits out a little bit further than the blocks. So it's gonna be, it appears to be more space on this side because the bulk of the design, the koala goes kind of in, the ear comes out to here on this side, but then the block is here. So the block is maybe like 3 away. The ear is like 2, but the banner is about spot on. So I was a little off in my placement of the koala, but that's okay. So we're gonna go like that. Like I said, I'm going to use my Easy Press. It is set to 365 degrees, and it's set at 36 seconds. I can set it at 30. I don't know why it was on 36. I'm just going to leave it. When I looked at it, it was at 36. Hey, we're going to leave it there. If you want to be on the safe side, just to make sure that it stays down, you can go in and just tape it down. It's not, required because it is going to tack and stick as I go over it. Okay. And I just have to note where it is. And we're going to start to press. We're going to have to apply. Ooh, you know what? I forgot about that. You guys are going to get kind of wobbly. I need to move this down slightly because I don't think, let me see. Yeah, I'll be able to reach over there. All right. So I'm going to start here. And it's going to take quite a few presses to cover this whole thing. Okay. It's going to take several of them. And this is my 12 by 10. So if you're using a smaller one, it's going to take you even more presses. Hi, buddy. Back up with the back up with that. Don't put your sticky hands up here, sir. Right, so now I'm going to overlap it. And I could probably go a little bit more and go again. So it's going to take me about 3 going this way because there's still a piece there. So it's going to be 3, maybe 6, 9, maybe about 12 presses with this size easy press to get this done. I just want to check it real quick. I'm being nosy. All right, so I do have to come back a little bit. There's an end of it, a piece on the end I did not get. I won't have to let it sit the whole time. It's literally like one little piece. And it's okay if it kind of has like a little faded look. All right. Now I'm just this side, make sure I get all the way to the end, reset my timer. Let's see. Oh yeah, that works. I didn't have to do it the whole time. You do want to apply some pressure. And we're going to do this for 12 times. I wish I can see your questions like while I'm doing this because I cannot. So I'm doing nothing but pressing it. When I come back up here, I'll be able to hold pressure to it and see your questions. So we're going to overlap it from the first one. Actually, I don't really have to. So I'm looking at actually, no, the koala is there. So we're just going to overlap it a little bit here. Make sure we are over the edge again this time. And reset it and apply the pressure. All right, let's see. When you're done pressing, could you show how to turn off the vibration? If you showed in the beginning, just let me know. I didn't show it wasn't on. I can show you how to turn it on and off. This is a Vavor Easy Press. Yes, it is a blanket. I don't know what happened to the title. It cut off the birth announcement blanket part. So yes, it's a birth announcement blanket. All right. Once it gets to the end, I'll show you how to turn it on and turn it off. It's the 2 buttons though. The plus and minus sign. Oh, I meant to show you the vibration. To turn the vibration on, once you're there, just hit both buttons. And it's on, hit them to turn it off. You can go to 0. Go to 0, it's off, okay? So you have to make sure that you overlap. You must overlap. It does not hurt it or make like an extra mark or anything like that if you overlap. But you must overlap. I actually meant to make this a little bit wider so that I didn't have to have the line on the edge, but I would have had to waste 3 papers just to have extra. That was the only thing. Or I could have just made the design just a little bit smaller so that I didn't have to take my easy press right to the edge where I'm getting the line of demarcation of the paper. All right. I'm gonna move my whole board down some. Make sure you overlap. Yeah, overlapping doesn't hurt it at all, especially with our paper, because we're not sublimating at 300 at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. So we're not at risk of over sublimating because I'm only doing about 36 seconds here. I could really do 30 seconds. It was just set at 36 and I was being lazy. Oh shoot. I don't even know how long this was on. I'm gonna get to like 15 seconds. I know that'll be enough. Probably not even that. I'm just gonna go ahead and move to the next one and just reset it. I should be good. I'm gonna check it. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's beautiful. And the end of the design is right here. So we have just one more set to go. All right, last set. I forgot to turn the timer on again. The paper is available on our website. It's in the description. It is www.hsinc365.com. www.hsinc365.com. The rolls come in 13-inch, 8.5-inch at 328 feet. You do have to cut it down in order to use it in the standard desktop printers. You cannot just put the entire roll in there. And then we sell the 24-inch roll and 100-foot rolls, and they come two to a box. Yes, or you can go to shop.hsinc365.com as well. Either one of them, they both will take you to the, you know what? I forgot to turn this on. That's okay. All right. Put that in there. Let me just check it real quick. Okay, good. We're good. Open. Hold on. Huh? Oh. I need to get butcher paper real quick. This is the brand. These are our sheets. So we do sell the tacky paper in the sheet. if you want to tape together multiple sheets and I get the roll, you can do the same thing by taping together multiple sheets. But I need to get a piece of butcher paper so that I can knock out the line. So give me just a moment. All right, ready for the big reveal? Are you ready? Actually, I'm going to go this way so that it keeps because remember, this is tacky paper. So it's stuck to the fabric. So I'm going to pull the other way so that it kind of keeps it going in the directions. I had them all coming this way. So I'm going to pull it from this direction. All right, so there we go. And that is what's left. And you can tell pretty much where, things were overlapped because it will get darker in those areas. So it did take here, but wherever there was overlap, you'll see the dark areas there. It's not burnt, but this also is also an indicator that imagine how this would have looked if we did this for 60 seconds and then overlaps it again for 60 seconds. So then 120 in that section, then you would have probably had burn spots and it would have over sublimated. Okay. But at just 30 seconds, we are good. And then even right here, I probably could have let it go for a little bit longer. It's a little bit extra color right there, but you're not even going to notice that on the actual blanket. All right. So I just want to kind of knock out some of these lines that are on here. So I'm going to put, and it's just where it's on the edge. I'm going to put my butcher paper down, which I don't really need all of this. And I'm going to knock out that harsh line that's on the edge. So I'm not worried about the middle. The middle doesn't have any harsh lines. It's just along the edges where the paper was. So we're just going to go in here, apply a little pressure, just to knock out that line, the same way that I do on shirts. So my paper is over the edge of the blanket. I'm nowhere near it. It's no paper edge. So I'm just going over it to try and knock out that line where the back edge of my press kind of got on the blanket. Also along the top, there's a slight, yeah, there you go. That line is now gone. All right, I'm gonna grab a new piece. I'm gonna do the bottom over here. I'm gonna grab a new piece of butcher paper and do the same thing to the other side. Sorry, the lighting is not that great. I only brought the one ring light out here. We ended up getting a little bit of overcast, so it's not as bright. I came by the window for a reason, but so if we go this way, it still doesn't look bad, and it doesn't. Now on the other side, the power would have been so high, it would have really looked distorted. So this way it's fine, but it's like this. This is nice and smooth like that. All right. aside. Applying a little pressure. Just make sure that the edge of the paper is not on the actual blanket. Only takes like 10 seconds or so. Just to knock out that harsh line. There we go. All done. I really don't remember where I got the blanket from. I'm not sure if it was from Amazon or if someone sent it to me or if I purchased from somebody. That's the one thing I do not know where I got it from for this size for a baby. I really don't remember where I got it from. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. When I saw yours, Miss D, I was like, oh yeah, it's time for, and that's like, I have to do one too. So I was like, I can't wait to do my blanket because she did one as well. Y'all go check out Miss D's channel. So if you want to see how she did hers with the heat press, since I did it with the easy press, go check out her channel. She did one as well. I did share it. You looking for a key? One for the house. The cat and the this. I don't know which order they go in, but it's the cat and that one. Oh, what the heck? Come on, stop it. Okay. Glad you are loving the paper. Thank you for that. Shop.hsinc365.com. All right. If you guys have any questions for me, speak now, forever hold thy peace. I'm done. So I'm about to pack this bad boy up and print out the shipping label because Evan's gonna take it when he goes to take the orders to UPS. He's just gonna take this. He takes the paper orders and the orders to UPS. He's gonna take this one as well. Let's see. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have 4 blankets this size, and I'm doing 3 baby boxes this weekend. Thank you for the idea. I'm gonna do how I set this up. That video is gonna come shortly after I get this all set up and ready to go. All right. Amazon does have blankets like that. I have some pink ones. At first I was gonna cover the whole thing and make it pink. So once you press it, the pink would end up going in there. But then I realized the way that it's made, I would have had a lot of ripples around the edges. So I decided not to. Yes, she posted in the group, but I also posted it as well. Does the roll of paper work with the set? Yes. So this was printed with the X7720. You have to cut it down to size. This is a roll that I've been using for a while. So it's just a roll, you roll it out. I normally use my Fiskars 36 by 24 inch mat to cut it down with a rotary cutter and a straight blade or an acrylic ruler. And you just cut it down to the size that you need. So you're creating custom sheets. You have to cut it to the max that you can make it is 47 inches long. Okay. And I put mine right through the front. You can use the rear, but I go straight through the front of my 7720. How can you learn to piece the image? So I did show in the beginning how to tape it together. As far as breaking it apart, I have a video for that. If you're new here, I have a video for everything. my Silaholics and my Team 365 crew can tell you, I have a video for pretty much everything. My YouTube channel is where it's at. It's where you want to be at because all your questions are going to be there. I do mini classes. I did tutorials 2 or 3 years ago. Now I do mini classes. And you can find all that on my YouTube channels. I did not put normally I'll have my link tree, and that will show you all of them. Come back, watch it again, show some support. And I will have that link in the description and in the comments for you guys. Or if you go to any of my other videos, you will find my link tree. And that will take you to like some helpful videos, my our website, my social media sites, and all that kind of good jazz. But I do have a video on how to do this from Silhouette Studio. Do the rolls come with a chart that shows what size I can so all Epson printers print 47.24 inches long. All Epson printers. The only one that goes higher than that is like the 8550. You can go 78 inches long with the 8550. So if you have a 2850, that means you can only do 8.5. So you want to get the 8.5 inch roll, and you'll cut that down from anywhere from, if you don't get we sell the tacky paper in 8x14 as well. If you don't get that, you'll set it to 8.5x16, 8.5x20. You'll cut your paper. Now for the print settings, I recommend leaving it as one setting. 8.5x47, 12.95x47. That part doesn't matter. But when you're designing, you set it to, if you only need 20 inches, you set it to 20 inches. And you cut your paper down to 20. I kind of give myself a little buffer. I cut mine down to like 1/4. Like I always kind of go a quarter over. But we don't have a chart on there. Just know that they all print that long. They all print long. Thank you. Thank you. I am a newbie to Sublimation. How do I get the basic knowledge? My channel, and I have a Sublimation for beginners on Saturday. You can attend free. If you want to attend, don't buy the paper like right now. I'll announce it probably because I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I had to do something for my son. So I'm going to come back live. And what I do is, if you want to attend, well, it's actually not free. You get a discount. So it's almost like getting the paper for free, kind of, sort of, but you have to buy the paper and then you receive a discount towards the class. The first time I did it, if you missed that one, all you had to do was buy paper and you got the class for free. But this one, it's a little bit different, but I do have a class for beginners. And if I break down almost any and everything that you think that you're going to need, you're going to still, of course, have to add a little bit more to it. Trial and error, of course. Everything is not going to always come out perfect. You watch my videos, I don't edit. There are plenty of times where things don't come out perfect for me either. But I go over a lot of the basics so that you avoid those like unnecessary mistakes. So that's on Saturday, and I will have information about that. So follow us, go to our website, get on our mailing list, our email list, and that email should go out tonight, if not first thing in the morning. Did I have to pre-press it? No, I didn't. Well, actually, I did, only because, why did I end up pressing this? I was trying to see something, but I've done these before and I don't pre-press them. I even did it where I wasn't even using the tacky paper. I've done it with my regular fast dry and taping it together. I have a few blankets. Now I know how to get rid of the lines. Thank you. You are very welcome. She says, I do the front too on my 7710. Yeah, I don't use the rear feed. Did you say printer? This was done with a 7720 because it's 13 inches wide. We do have, even, can you bring me an 8.5 and an 11, please? Thanks. We do have the paper in 8.5 inch as well. Yes, the 8.5, because I mean the 13 they can see. I designed it. So I designed it from elements. Of course, I didn't draw the koala. So all of these elements came from different places. I don't remember. I'm not sure if it's Creative Fabrica or designbundles.net, but the images, Pacifier, the butterfly, and the banner, And but I designed every like the layout of it and all that. I designed it. So this is the 8.5 inch roll, and this kind of shows you how wide it is. I've been using this one for a while. This is the 13-inch roll. Oops, let's see. Let's go like this. I know. So there you go. That's the difference in them. And like I said, I've been using this for a while, so you can see the original size, how thick it is. You get a lot of print. This is 328 feet. So we do have it for the small format printers as well. We were the first to think about you guys. When I first did the rolls, there was a different company, it was the ASO. I think that was the only one that really had the 13-inch rolls. And when we ordered the rolls, I said we have to have 8 because a lot of people have the eco tanks and the smaller ones. If you have like the F-170, all of those. So we were the first company to carry the 8-inch roll, 8.5-inch rolls. She says it lasts a good little minute. I answered that one. All right, last call for any questions that you guys may have, because um, I need to fold this up and put it in a box so that, did you even do a label? Or are you gonna do it tomorrow? Oh, you even do a label? Oh, I gotta take some pictures of it first, and then I'm going to package it up and ship it off. What do you mean? Yeah, so this is going. So she asked me when I rubbed my hand because I did that one earlier too. So this is the way I pushed all of the threads when I first started. So if I go this way, it doesn't change. Now I can go this way. It's still not gonna like drastically change it in a lot. Like I mean, here you don't with the numbers and stuff here. So if it goes this way, that's how it looks. Let me hold it up. Oh yeah, you're still gonna see the design. Like I mean, it's embedded in there. So you see that you're still gonna see it. But now I'm going to push it back the other way. That you can really see the numbers. It's more so smaller text that you don't see when it's the other way. But see, now you fully see the numbers. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, let's see. Can you list all your social media? Okay, give me just a second. I'm going to go to my office and I'm going to put it in the comment. I'm going to put my link tree in the comment section. Give me 1 second. You're going to hear, it's going to seem like it's no sound because I'm going to mute you guys. I'm going to put my link tree in the comments. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, so let's go back to here. I just posted the link for this, and it takes you to my link tree. So you have, oh, don't do this one. So you see the date. You're going to be able to come here to sign up for the class. Sometime tonight, you'll be able to sign up through this. Like, there'll be a link right here. This was the previous one. Don't do that one. But you can get to the paper, your collections, depending on which printer you have. Here are all of my, so it's Learn with the Professor. Here are all of my YouTube channels, my Facebook group. Here is that video on how to split it up. Here are some affiliate links, places for fonts and resources and things like that. My sublimation setup videos for print settings. Some troubleshooting videos, which there's more that's going to come for that one. So my link tree is what you want to save. Bookmark my link tree. I'm going to always be adding links to it, okay? All right, I'm back over here. Okay, so let's see. I love doing baby items. They always come out pretty. Thank you. All righty. So I will talk to you guys later because, like I said, I need to get some snapshots of this so that we can get this to UPS before they pick up at 6:30. So thank you guys so very much for joining me. Be on the lookout. Like I said, I will be back live to show about how to design this, how I designed this in Silhouette Studio, and hopefully by then I'll have the information for the class up as well for Saturday. All right. All right, guys. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.